What's up, guys? Got a couple builds to show off. We did a couple identical, other than the engravings on the crowns, charger builds. So had my buddy do these dials. Had him do inserts, but we didn't. The inserts didn't match as well as I'd like them to. So we did a couple builds. They're essentially screen printed dials that we the backside loom. So took the high res picture and then essentially put it right on over to a dial. So did this in a brush case, brush engineered band. As I referenced before, we did custom engraved crowns. Low profile exhibition case back. It's got a stainless steel movement holder in there and a stainless steel custom BVW rotor. Then we did the clasp with the same logo as on the that's a little bit of sandpaper there. I don't know what that is. We'll hit a little Scotch-Brite action and get whatever that is off. And it's gone. Green side of the Scotch-Brite. One direction. Then I did a set of silver hands in here. Then I happen to have I'll get this camera pointed up a little bit better. Happen to have a couple of silver knurled bezels with ceramic white inserts. So that is what their build became. So this one over here, same exact build. Different engraving on the crown here. Same on the back. Bezels on these, I was able to get them pretty tight. So they'll go left, they'll go right, but they won't go unless you really want them to go. Automatic mechanical, you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder, but if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. You'll see that it's off the threads. You got a little bit of play there. You can wind it. A wind is a turn this way, but turning it back towards you doesn't do anything, but it doesn't hurt anything. And it's a lot easier to just go back and forth. So if you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you'll keep time throughout the day. And if you do it for something closer to 20 seconds, you're going to max out that 31+ hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. So whenever you're happy with your winding, you'll pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. You'll notice you've got a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying on it, you're not putting any adverse pressure on the stem or the movement. Okay, Google, what time is it?
10:25 a.m. And by the way,
no, I don't need any information. So once you've set your time, push it over, get it out of that time setting, and wind it down. You can go from winding it to setting the time, but you cannot go from setting the time back to winding it. But as you're putting it back in and screwing it down, you can affect the time if you're still in the time setting. So that's why I always kind of tap it over a little bit, just to make sure it's out of that time setting. And that is the build. As with every build, they're going to come with matching beads, entirely up to you guys whether you wear those or not. And this will come in a custom dial matching blue box. These builds will come with watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal parts, so this watch as a whole, non-streaking, non-residue. And then some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon. You've got acrylic glass and you can scratch it, but if you do put a tiny bit of this on it and buff against it using your included microfiber, if the scratches up and down, go left and right, little circles, just fill in that scratch and polish it out. And if it doesn't take it out, if the scratch is a little bit deeper, let it solidify, come back to it, do it again, fill that in again, kind of build up those layers. So those are your builds, sir. As always, I appreciate your support. and I will film the next build you bought from me here in just a moment. So if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe so I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.